Lipstick. So today I'm going to be doing another foundation review and demo. I realized I have not reviewed my Makeup Forever Professional Ultra HD foundation here on my YouTube channel. I love this foundation. So this is a legitimate review, it's not a first impression. I don't generally like to do first impressions just because you don't really get to see what people really think of the foundation. You only get their initial response to it. And opinions can change after a little bit. So I like to do these as reviews and demos, and we're going to try this out. So as always, I'm going to do primer on one side of my face and no primer on the other. Today I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX. I really like this. I'm switching it up a little bit because, as you can see, my face is very, very acne prone. It's after surgery right now. So I have primer on that one side of my face. And now this, if you didn't know, this foundation is intended to be used with a beauty blender. It's intended to be pushed into the skin, not swiped like you would with a brush. So I'm just going to be using a damp beauty blender for this. And the color of this that I have is number 110, which is R220. It was the lightest pink undertone one. And I'm just going to use one pump for now. We'll see how far that gets me and just get it on my face. And I am still kind of recuperating, so my face is just kind of flushing out all the toxins right now. Alright, so as you can see, this foundation has beautiful coverage, even over acne marks, and has a gorgeous satiny finish. Now it's still a little damp from the beauty blender, but it's going to dry down and have just a gorgeous finish to it. I absolutely love the way that this looks on my face. So as you guys know, my skin type is kind of chronically dry and then acne prone. So I have moisturized and all that after getting out of the shower today, but other than that, there's nothing on this side of my face, and there's only primer on this side. It doesn't act any differently going over the face without primer, but what I love about when you use primer is this side just generally looks better. And this is the more acne prone side of me. It just looks nicer. It looks less dull, and that has to do with the primer itself, not necessarily the foundation. Hey guys, I just want to do a real quick check-in on the foundation. It seems to be holding up pretty well. As you guys know, I had a ton of acne all over my face, and I did conceal it today using the Rimmel corrector. It's like their yellow corrector, and it worked relatively well, except for like on the chin area. The redness just won't go away. But as far as the foundation itself, everywhere else, it looks gorgeous. Definitely is a beautiful, beautiful foundation for dry skin. I am absolutely loving it. I have very dry skin. Not the best at covering acne, but still good. I suppose I should probably tell you what time it is. So the time is currently 10 o'clock, so I have had the makeup on for 6 hours already. And this is how it's looking at this point. It's still absolutely beautiful. It hasn't faded at all on the primed or non-primed side. As far as primer goes, I put the primer on this side. My pores just in general look better on this side. Everything looks a little bit more mattified. And this side for some reason looks a little bit more shiny. The pores are more noticeable. That's really the only difference. My contour is a little patchy on this side without the primer. But other than that, it's holding up so well. It just covers beautifully and it looks great. It definitely does not look like I put it on 6 hours ago. So, yeah. I will check in probably one more time before taking the foundation off. And yeah. Alright guys, so I am doing my last check-in of the day because I am really tired. Time right now is 1:34. This is 1:34 in the morning. Like I said, I work nights, so I'm kind of exhausted. Anyway, so as you can see, the foundation still looks absolutely beautiful. I was kind of being bad and I kind of picked at my forehead a little bit. It's kind of like a nervous habit that I do. Not really nervous habit, it's kind of something that I do subconsciously and then I realize it later when my face hurts. So yeah, ignore that. I guess pretty much just look at the cheek area and you can see that the foundation is so pretty. It just looks as good as when I just put it on. I really wish that I didn't have such like acne prone skin right now, because then you could see a little bit better how beautiful this foundation is. So if you can, just kind of think about like what it would look like without this redness here and redness here. It's just a gorgeous foundation. You can see on the areas that aren't acne prone. I'm gonna get in kind of close here. You can see it's not emphasizing any pores. Right now, it's looking a little better on the non-prime side right now, but again, I think that's because I mostly have acne on this side of my face. But it's a really beautiful foundation. I've been wearing it for, let's see, if I started at like 4:30, it's almost 1:30. It's about 9 hours worth of wear for this foundation, and it just looks so good. It is a more expensive foundation from Sephora or wherever you would pick it up, but I definitely think it's worth it. I really, really like it. It's just got that kind of like beautiful finish to it that's gonna look great on camera and great on videos and stuff. This is one of the foundations that I can't quite decide if I'm going to get married using this foundation, just because it lasts really, really well. It's really between this one and a MAC foundation, a Lancome foundation, for the most part, so yeah. Anyway, so I've talked about this enough. I really enjoy this foundation. I definitely recommend it. If you're kind of iffy about it, seriously pick it up. It's so good. I have not tried the stick foundation yet, and I hear that that's really good for both oily and dry skin. That's a really expensive foundation, so I'm afraid of picking that one up. Really expensive for a stick. So yeah, you guys let me know if you've ever tried the stick one and what you think about it. If it's worth the hype, maybe then I'll pick it up. But I really need to go through my other foundations first. Anyway, so I hope that this video was helpful. As you can hear, I'm feeling a little bit sick right now and very tired. I am obviously still on my medication from the surgery just to kind of help me out with pain around the incisions and stuff. So I get kind of tired and kind of like currently sick now. So yeah, time to go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I put up new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.